I'm at the Grand Ravines Park today, down by the river, and it is a beautiful, calm place. This is a retreat for many. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's quiet, it's peaceful. I've seen a few people out going on walks, and I could see how people would love to come out here and just sit and relax and escape. It's a quiet place, and the only noise that I hear right now are the birds singing and the water that is cascading down the pile of rocks, which is to your right and to my left, into this little gentle stream that goes out into what is a very calm day here on the Grand River. And I picked this place thinking of Psalm 46. It's a reminder that God is our refuge and our strength, and ever-present help in times of trouble. So often we're looking for a place that's going to be calm for us. A place where we can get away, a place where we can find peace in our hearts. So we look for a spot by a quiet brook, outdoors, just to sit and to be still. We say be still because we want the world around us to be still. Well, stillness in Psalm 46 takes on a different aspect, because it recognizes that there's always noise. It recognizes that there are always things that bring turmoil. But it's God the one. God is the one who speaks. God is the one who quiets. And God is the one who brings the peace that our hearts and our souls yearn for. In particular, it talks about in verse 6, two different things. It talks about how the nations are in uproar and how kingdoms fall. That's one of the things that rages, that the Lord speaks peace into. When the nations make noise. But also it speaks of the sea. The mountains fall, verse 2 says, into the heart of the sea. In the ancient world, the sea was viewed as an agent of chaos that was uncontrollable. Yet in Jonah the prophet, even though he's running away from God, speaks about how I serve the God who created the heaven and earth and the sea, the creator of the sea, and the creator of all peoples, is the one who is in control. To find refuge and peace is to draw near to the God who created the heavens and the earth, the sea and all that is in them, and to come and to draw near to Jesus Christ, who sits enthroned on high and is King of kings over all of the nations, which sometimes rage, which sometimes are in peace with one another. But for us to know, as verse 4 says, that there is a river whose streams make glad the city of God. The river of Psalm 46, it foreshadows what will take place in Revelation 22, the river of life. An angel showed me the river of the water of life, as clear as crystal, flowing from the throne of God and of the Lamb down the middle of the great street of the city. And on each side of the river stood the tree of life, bearing crops of fruit, yielding its fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree are the healing of the nation. There will no longer be any curse. The throne of God and of the Lamb will be in the city, and his servants will serve him. They will see his face, and his name will be on their foreheads. Yes, our circumstances will continue to be one day hard and one day simple. The nations will at times fight amongst one another. The nations at times will be at peace. Nations at times will seek to honor God. Nations at times will completely reject God. But God is the same, an ever-present help in trouble. And the calling of Psalm 46 is a call to trust in Him no matter what, to draw near to Him at all times, to look to Him. And when our own hearts are troubled, when we cannot find peace, to recognize that God needs to speak to our own hearts and tells us at times, as the loving Heavenly Father that He is, to be still. Yes, be still, my child, our Heavenly Father says to us. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will always be exalted among the nations, amongst my creation, from everlasting to everlasting. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. When we're looking for peace, it's not about where we go to try and find it. It is to whom we go to find peace. And the only one that we can go, that we can find peace for today and forever, is the Lord our God, our refuge and strength, our ever-present help in times of trouble. Therefore, our hearts can be glad, and even now we can experience the peace of God here on earth.